I lost my dad last year, and since then, listening to music has been kind of difficult because I'm a very emotional person. I tend to cry very easily and to feel big emotions, and when I listen to music, it gets even bigger. Like, it just triggers the grief in me so bad. And my dad was a musician, so we grew up with music, and I love music. I love making music. I love singing, and I know he was a musician. Music was his heart and his soul, and that is why I'm so sad that I'm still at the stage of grief where it can be so difficult for me to sing and make music and listen to music even, because when a piece of music reminds me of him, I just start crying because it's still so fresh. I mean, he died a year ago, and some people may think, oh, a year ago you could be further with your grief, but for me, like, music is something that reminds me of him. Like, music is his soul for me, and that is why, on one hand, sometimes I need to avoid it because I can't function when I'm sad all the time, and music just makes me feel the grief so much more intense. And on the other hand, I'm so sad because I want to make music. I want to listen to music because that's what reminds me of him. And he was a musician through and through for me. So I have this bizarre attitude right now towards music. And I hope one day when I worked a little more on my grieving journey, and when I processed it more, and when I start to heal more, I hope that I can view music as this thing full of love and life, and a way that my dad stays alive, in the way that I make music, and through my music and through listening to music, he stays alive. But right now, I just have to avoid music sometimes because I just start to cry, and I get so emotional, and I'm already an emotional person, and I cry very easily, and sometimes it's just too much. Like, there are too many emotions and they're too strong, and I need to be able to function in my day-to-day life. But I hope one day I can listen to music again and see it as something beautiful. I mean, it's still something beautiful, but as something that is a little less hurtful. Like, listening to it without this intense feeling of grief inside me. I don't know. Maybe someone can relate. I know, just because I know that music can evoke big emotions, and just something that helps us to feel. So when you're already feeling a lot because of grief, it can be a bit too much, I believe.